Let's start the new year right. 12 o'clock at night, when they dim the light, let's begin. Singing the old year out, singing the new year in.
Let's watch the old year night with a fond goodbye and our hopes as high as our high.
How can our love go wrong if we start the new year right?
Let's start the new year
You know, 317 kids at a time, 300,000 patients all year long. I want to thank you so much for all the wonderful gifts that you guys all brought, but more importantly for coming together and paying honor to Jenny. She was a wonderful friend of the hospital. Many of you know that recently she not only opened up her heart but her wallet to prove the fact that Latinos in the entertainment can definitely support, and sometimes support you know, in greater numbers than a lot of people in the mainstream. So we were very impressed by that, but we knew it when Lupillo did a gift like that, a sizable gift about 10 years ago. A lot of our board were like, who are these people, Roberta? And I was like, you guys got to pay attention. The Latin community is out there and everybody that wants to help out, so we have to make sure that we spend the time. Forward some time, when Marlene came to me and said, you know, we have Victor Ortiz. I don't know if you know him. I said, I know exactly who he is. He wants to come by and visit the hospital. And I go, is he sure he wants to go visit the hospital? Because it's not, you know, it's not what everybody thinks. Everybody thinks you're going to show up and kids are going to be happy to see you and jumping around and all that. And that's not the case. The case is the kids have a lot of medications going on. They're down. They're not feeling themselves because of their, you know, their presence, because of the medications. Maybe their family's not around. But after their visit and during Victor's visit, you would have thought differently. I was questioning myself. I said, maybe I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm talking about. But this guy, to sit down on the floor and play with this amazing little boy, Damari, and just play with him, and he's looking like, boy Blue. He brought his belts, which was amazing. And for this little kid, he has no idea, you know, about boxing or Victor, but he knew and he understood that someone came in to spend time with him. And for that minute, actually, he actually became a entourage. He was coming around to the drum. Yeah, he had all my belts on. There he goes. He put on all his belts. He's world champion. He's holding the belts and he's looking at Victor with these eyes like, I know this means something. I don't know what it means, but I know 10 years I will be able to tell my friends how awesome this day was. And he made that happen time and time and time again after we visit, you know, the patients. And then to end it, we visited, you know, a teenager that was from your neck of the woods, and you would thought that, you know, we deliver his health, because at the end of the day, we can promise these kids to go to Disneyland, get them any, you know, any present they want, but at the end of the day, they just want their health, you know. And how difficult is that, you know, for my job? I mean, you know, I can get all kinds of stuff donated, but I can't get them their health. And for that minute, this teenager connected with Victor. They were from the same neighborhood, and he saw a lot of hope in that, and that made it possible. So from the youngest little one to the oldest, you know, patient we had at the hospital, they all had a fantastic, you know, experience because of Victor coming out and visiting. And now the fact that I don't know whose job is going to be, I don't know if it's going to be yours, Victor, or somebody, when all these toys get delivered to the hospital, it's going to definitely make, you know, probably 3 or 4 times more smiles than the number of toys, because it would just escalate from the nurse to the mom, to the dad, to the siblings of that joy. So I want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart on behalf of the hospital. I wish you and your entire families a wonderful holiday season, and thank you so much. And Victor, thank you so much for your